20 years ago to this day, New Year's Day 2006, my best friend was sleeping over because it was Christmas break. We were in the eighth grade. It was 10 o'clock at night. And I remember I was falling asleep, but he put on this show and I was like, what the hell is this? I had never watched reality TV really at this point in my life. There's 20 women standing in a room and all of a sudden a door opens and it's this like, I was like, who is this grandpa in a pink suit? And apparently that's the guy that all these girls were trying to date. I'm talking like women in their like 20s and 30s, hot women, and then there's this like guy. And they're like crying in their confessionals, like how much they love him and all of that. And I was like, this is not real, is it? And you get introduced to characters like Hottie, who every time they show her in the confessionals, she's talking about how she is gonna win him and his money and live in his mansion. And every time she blinks, it does like a cash register sound. You have someone named Oyster, who later they changed her name to Red Oyster because apparently she is attempting a world record of wearing red every day. Also, while we're talking about this, instead of using their real names, he ended up giving all of them nicknames, which that was really smart back then because when I watch reality shows now and it's just like Fred and Tom and Leslie or whatever the fuck their names are, I don't want to, I'm not going to remember any of these people's names. When he named them names like Hottie and New York and Hoops, those are just easier. I don't know. They're easier for my brain to remember. This was also where we were introduced to Tiffany New York Pollard. She was kind of like came across a little bitchy in the first episode. I will be honest with you, back then, not a lot of people were fans of her. I know everybody loves her today, but back then she was kind of the villain. The show portrayed her as the villain, and that's how a lot of people received her. Yeah, I feel old as hell now. 20 years ago, 20!